Welcome to the Claremont Show. I'm Mariana Da Vinci, and today we're outside of Sons in Southern California. So let's go inside. Hi there, Tony. So how about you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I have a booth here at Sons and Collectible Show in the City of Industry. I do sneakers, video games, and then some collectibles here and there. So I do a little bit of everything. So I do collect as well. So I buy, sell, and trade.
So what got you into collecting?
Man, I'm not gonna say it was the money, but it was just having these items that you had in the past. Like I guess I got into it in the right time, which is like 2012. And then I just been collecting and noticing, people paying good amounts for these items. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'll just collect, buy, sell, and trade, go to events, build relationships with people. And yeah, I mean, it grew from here, as you can see, 8 years of hard work, so.
So in of the 8 years that you've been collecting, what are some of your favorite things that you've collected?
I would say more of like my Nintendo 64 items, like, like the Smash Bros, Mario 64, some of those items. Right now, I'm really big into sneakers, as you can see. So sneakers is a really good thing. I really do what's kind of popping right now, which sneaker game right now is pretty good. Video game is pretty good right now. I didn't do Pokemon here. I do kind of outside, but I'm into things right now that are pretty popular. You can say, as you see on the news and stuff like that. So, but here at Frankenstein's, I mean, they got a mix of everything. I mean, they're letting more people in, so. As long as you're wearing your mask, I mean, it's a great environment. AC, it's a lot of room, a lot of things to look at. PayPal, Venmo, Zelle friendly. You don't have to come with cash. So I mean, it's just an awesome environment, So it's great, So I'm pretty sure when you guys walk out here, you guys gonna walk out with some bags, right?
Probably, honestly. I'm here with
Mr. Dust.
And
Deputy out of California.
Hi there, nice to meet you too. So how about you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Well, we're Blood and Teeth. We're a father and son team. We've been making art our whole lives. About 10 years ago, we started selling at farmers markets and art galleries, and then we got here about 2013 as the Blood and Teeth shop. Ever since I can remember, ever since probably watching Ninja Turtles and get inspired by those characters, and Todd McFarlane with like Venom and Spawn, that's like my big influence.
And what about you?
I've always done art most of my life, and most of my family are artists in different aspects.
All right, so you mentioned something about the Ninja Turtles, but do you have any other influences?
Definitely video games, because I would used to like open like the video game magazines and just get ideas from there, because you didn't have the internet back then. So just seeing like the cool concepts would just make my brain make my own game and stuff. So I've always kind of just been to like making concepts, maybe because of that.
And what about you?
I'm inspired by Frank Frazetta and mostly 80s and 90s horror art.
Do you have any favorite things that you like to focus on when it comes to your art?
I typically like making like more original stuff, because I can make like, custom like zombies of more popular stuff. But I like kind of like the creepy clowns, or like I have like this bear drawing. This is completely original, but I want to do more of that. And eventually the goal would to be a completely original comic book series where we could kind of make our own universe with our own, figures and characters and stuff.
And what about you?
Pretty much, I like taking like toys and turning them to zombies and stuff like that. It's kind of like making a Buzz Lightyear and making them into a monster. Or I like to sculpt original designs too and mold them and then paint them.
So do you ever decommission work, or just solely only your own original stuff?
Yeah, it's little by little. Like, we didn't do commissions at first, but now pretty much like I want to say at least 40, almost half is commission. Like this Mandalorian's a commission. So I'll usually draw it. We'll make a copy so we could do prints, and then the guest will have the original. So it's like doing that.
Do you have any commissions yourself?
Yeah, just bring some toys in. We'll turn them into zombies or monsters, whatever you want us to do. Just if you got a favorite childhood toy that you grew up with, you want to make it into a monster, we could do that.
Do you have any favorite projects that you've worked on over the years, whether they have been your own or any commissioned work like that wasn't your own idea?
There's so many. I would say doing like the Funko Pops are probably my favorite, because the reactions are just crazy. Like, people will bring a whole set, They say, can you do the whole set? We'll do that. But then I've had people like, they'll bring me, they have their own original characters and they want me to kind of collaborate and do a custom sketch of it. So I like those because I know it really means a lot to them because they love their character and they see an artist interpret it. That's the best. I love doing that.
And what about you?
My biggest project is the bunny right above your head. I did a bunny for our display, and he's all made out of paper mache.
Wow, it's amazing.
Thank you.
So for those who are watching at home, what would you like to say?
Just want to say, if you've never heard of us, check us out in Blood and Teeth on Instagram, TikTok, hopefully YouTube soon, but not yet. But yeah, just check us out, Blood and Teeth. And if you have anything you want us to customize, bring it in. Usually takes about a few weeks and a pretty reasonable price. But yeah, come on down, booth 17 at the Frank & Sons Collectible Show.
And you?
Yeah, if you like horror and you like pulp culture, we got a combination of both mixed in together. Come on down, check out our artwork. It's all, original, pretty much. We all do it ourselves. Come down, check us out, say hi.
These guys are awesome. Good art, original art.
Hi, I'm here with.
Nick Hernandez.
Cesar Flores.
Hi there, it's good to see you guys again. So how about you tell us about what you've been doing?
Well, we've been surviving pretty well during the pandemic. Luckily, Frank & Sons was open for the majority of the time, so we've been able to make consistent money, which I'm very grateful for.
Yeah, just dealing day by day, dealing with every crappy new thing that everyone's gone through. We've had to try and adapt, but I think we've gotten pretty good at dealing with it, so everything's been going pretty good for us.
I'm very grateful that things are going the way they're going and that we're able to make a living doing this. It's like, especially with everybody that's suffering right now, I'm very thankful.
Yeah, what he said.
But how about you tell us a little bit about some of your art and the things that you do here?
Well, let's see. We do various illustrations. I do watercolor, acrylic, pen and ink. Lately, I've been doing a lot more of that. We do artwork, and then we make prints out of it. I make lighters, candles, torches. We keep our prints low and affordable, so everybody can afford them. And my partner, we go in different directions.
Yeah, this actually past year I just started doing watercolor, and normally I was doing a lot of Copic work, and I just stuck with watercolor this whole year, and it's been like a cool experience. I'm really enjoying it, and just doing a lot of pen and ink work also. So those are the mediums that I'm pretty much stuck with right now, and I'm really enjoying them.
How long have you both been doing art?
I've been doing art since I started taking it seriously around my mid-20s. So I was like, okay, well, I better get good at something. So, and then I'm 43 now, and he's only got 5 or 6 years under his belt, period. So he's kind of busting prodigies right now.
No, yeah, I started drawing when I was a little kid, just drawing random things here and there. And then 6 years ago when I started doing Frank & Sons, selling comic books, I started drawing and taking it serious.
No formal training for either of us.
I've taken a couple of art classes here and there, but nothing that's dramatically changed me. I mean, there's art classes that I've taken where I've learned a lot from some of my teachers, but for the most part, I've just been teaching myself.
I got a D in art in college.
Really?
Yes, I did. I got a D in art in my feeble attempt at college.
But that didn't stop you, did it?
Well, I had no choice. It was either this or go bounce for a living. I don't want to bounce.
What are some of your main focuses when you do art?
Usually horror is my focus, but I had to learn how to do a little bit of everything to be able to survive here. But I feel like working on stuff outside of your comfort zone actually makes you a better artist. It's like, oh crap, Pokemon. Who thought I'd ever be drawing Pokemon? But it's like, hey, we all want to eat, so got to draw some Pokemon.
Main focus when it comes to art is pretty much how am I going to get better and stuff, or where am I struggling, where can I improve? Also, like Nick said, trying to figure out what, in this type of environment, what can you do to make a living doing art?
Do you have any favorite projects that you've worked on over the years, whether they've been your own projects or commissioned work?
Concept stuff is always my favorite to do. Coming up with new characters, basically creepy monster chicks, things like that. It's interesting because it's like, since we have two very different styles, sometimes it's like, people will like, oh, dude, I like the way this guy does horror stuff. But then I really like the way he does Batman because his Batman Who Laughs does a lot better than mine. So it's interesting because I think I went a little too crazy with it, where mine looks like Hellraiser Batman. His looks a little more like how it's supposed to look. So it's just kind of interesting to see like what characters gravitate with what crowd. So it's really it's like on the job training because you're seeing more or less what's working and what's not working.
Actually, like ones I've enjoyed doing. Actually, my first two covers came out for comic books. Just there's that one and this one. They just came out this like past year.
This one has a coin.
So, yeah, and they're made from the comic book shop linebreakers.com or Linebreakers. They commissioned me to do these pieces, so it was really cool. It was a really cool project to do, and really like grateful that they asked me to do their covers and stuff. So that was probably one of my like milestones in my life. Like, all right, cool. Now I have my art on a comic book cover. So that's probably one of the biggest ones.
So for those who are watching at home, what would you like to say?
Thank you for coming to Frankensons this last year and buying off of us. We all really appreciate it. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming by, supporting us. We really appreciate all the stuff that that you guys do to buy from us. And also, if you find something you like doing, keep at it and keep going.
Thank you so much. Make sure you check out our guests at their social media sites. And also, don't forget to check out our social media sites at The Claremont Show. Thank you for watching.